Evening. Hey, everybody. Good evening. Look, I'm not gonna be on long. I know I start with that all the time, don't I? I just realized that. But I really mean that because I know everyone's time is valuable. So just a heads up, I'm doing Instagram here, Facebook, YouTube. So I'm trying to knock it all out in one shot. That's the beauty of technology, right? So pretty much what I'm going to just kind of address is how does mentorship help you? And so especially in what I'm doing and from the army to becoming an entrepreneur, mentorship is very, very, very vital. It has helped me tremendously for me to be able to see success in a totally different area. I'm used to being an employee, of course, and so me coming learning how to trade, and I mean I'm good with mentorship as far as me being a mentor and then teaching because I've been doing that for the past 14 years. But stepping back and being a mentee, that's something totally different. There's a lot of stuff that you don't really think about when you're talking about being a mentee and being a good mentee. One of the things that I learned recently in getting on a few leadership calls, when you're able to get on a call with a multimillionaire every single day, like you take your mindset kind of it should change because now at this point you're like, well, they've made it, and they're taking their time to let us know how they went about making it, right? Or how they've gotten to that point. And so, in order to continue to get that type of guidance and free information that they pay thousands of dollars, right? They give you this stuff for free because even though they paid thousands of dollars, okay? To go to certain seminars and to speak directly with the billionaire that is pouring into them. Okay, that's giving them only 30 minutes or an hour and they pay thousands of dollars to get this information, and they're giving it to you for free and giving it to me for free. So mentorship is really big. Um, I don't take that lightly, and I will hope that any person that is looking to go into any type of business, be it for yourself or a certain career field, whatever it is, look for a mentor. It is going to help you to kind of minimize the amount of time that you're doing certain things. Okay, so like for me, in building a business, I'm looking to, have a return on my investment fast. Well, in order for me to do that, I have to be willing to take information and guidance from people who have done that. So that's why I take a lot of notes, and I suggest and I strongly advise any person that is looking to become really successful, okay, in whatever field or whatever business, all right, as an entrepreneur or a business owner, meaning you're franchising something, you gotta get a mentor, y'all. You will not be able to, get to a certain level and a certain point, especially at a faster pace, if you do not follow the blueprint. That's where a mentor comes in. They're going to give you the blueprint so that way all you have to do is follow it and then improve it. But you have to have the structure, you have to have the foundation. Okay. It's easy for us to say, and especially for me, one of my mentors, I was telling him, like, when he was trying to show me how to move in this different, I'm in a whole different market. Remember, for those of you that know who I am and have been following me for a while, y'all know I'm about to retire from the Army. So all I know is Army, Army, Army. I can tell you how to get promoted to Master Sergeant because I did it, right? But see, when we're talking about, making millions of dollars trading, I can't tell you how to do that because I haven't done it yet. But guess what I'm doing? I'm connecting with those individuals that have and continue to do so, and I'm asking questions. I'm taking notes. I'm practicing the stuff that they're showing me and hundreds of thousands of others, so that way I can get to that point and do what they have done. Right? So I don't know who this is, But you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna entertain this. Who I'm gonna go on ahead and let you in. Come on. Let's see. Okay, it's not coming up. Hello. Okay, there must have been an accident. So anyway, so pretty much what I'm doing is just kind of sharing the stuff that I've learned. So y'all know on IG people are able to ask to be part of your live, and I just figured, hey, conversation is good. Let's go. All right, jump on in. But I guess that was an accident. So anyway, so pretty much making sure that we think about, being a good mentee. If I haven't learned anything else, especially in this past month, being a good mentee is going to get you really far. You're constantly asking questions. You're listening to the mentor. You're checking in with the mentor. So let's say that you ask certain questions and your mentor tells you you need to do X, Y, and Z. Don't be like, no, I can't do that because and da, da, da. No, okay, all right. I got to figure out how to get it done, but I'm gonna get it done, right? So like I check in with one of my mentors every single day. I let him know what I have going on. And it took me a long time to get to that point to where I'm actually listening, like really, really listening. One of my army mentors, you know who he is? I said that Charles Roberts. He was trying to tell me a lot of stuff a long time ago. And because I wasn't there mentally, like I wasn't ready to receive it. It wasn't until a year ago or so that I was like, okay. And I actually reached out to him and I started asking questions. I have the notes to this day. I still have the notes from our entire conversation because I really wanted to know, like, how did you get to this point? How did you do this? I learned about property liens, all kind of stuff, just from asking questions and saying, can you give me 30 minutes? 30 minutes turned into an hour, but it was a great hour. Good evening. Good evening. You know what I'm saying? So what like how does mentorship help you? It helps to cut down the amount of time in the mistakes. We're still gonna make mistakes, but what we can do is, when we're listening to our mentors, or if you are a mentor, but definitely for those of us that are mentees, we're in a new field, we're in a new area, we're in a new whatever. We should be looking for mentors and listening to them so that way we don't have to worry about making the same exact mistakes over and over and over again, especially if they're willing to give us the scoop, if they're willing to give us the blueprint and give us the steps to be successful. I kind of tell the people that I'm partnered with, I'm like, look, if you want to get to where I'm at right now, especially in the amount of time that I got there and faster, I'm like, just do what I did. Just do it faster though. That's it. And you'll surpass me. But guess what? It's okay. I think that that's great because that means that number one, you were really, really good mentee. And number two, I gave you something of value that I got from my mentor. That means that I was listening, right? Because now I was able to help someone else get to that point as well and faster than I got there. It's the same thing for those that know me in the Army. I was always like, look, you're going to know more than I knew at that rank. I'm going to make sure that you're square. I'm going to do my part. Now it's on you to take it and say, okay, yep, Sergeant Clark is showing me boom, 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 or whatever, and I'm doing it, or you're going to go against the grain. The people that did the stuff that I was telling them to do, and by me sharing it, they got promoted. The people that didn't, okay, but that's because it took for me to, listen to people who were talking to me. I took my notes and I applied what they told me to do. That's how I was able to make Master Sergeant. And if I wasn't going to retire, I honestly believe I know I would have made E9. I would have been a sergeant major. But that's not in my future. That's not in my path. I don't want it. I want freedom. I want freedom. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I want to spend time with my family and not have to worry about deployments anymore. I want to be free. And that's the reason why, we got to just make sure that we listen to those that have come before us and respect it. Respect their path, respect their hustle, respect their grind, respect what they're saying. Even if you don't agree with everything they're saying, just respect it. Like, they're giving you the scoop for free. They could be charging you. So if they're giving you the scoop for free, respect that. So that's how mentorship honestly helps you, helps me. We have to be receptive. We definitely have to respect those that are pouring into us and helping us to cut down the time that we're doing whatever it is to get to that certain point, to open up a business, to be able to, get promoted in whatever job or whatever it is that you're doing. If you have somebody who is a really good mentor pouring into you, you should be respecting that individual. Okay. And doing the stuff that they're asking you to do as long as it's legal. Excuse me. As long as it's legal. Okay. I'm really big on as long as it's legal. So that's pretty much all I have. I hope that you got something from this. Please, please, please go on ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe on YouTube, whatever it is. But let me know if there's anything in particular that you really like. Let me know. So that way I'm like, okay, I know what the people want to hear and stuff. But please, please, please do not take these mentors for granted. Be a good mentee, because there are other people that could use this information. If you are abusing it and not being receptive to it, they're gonna move on, and then you're gonna, feel some type of way. And you don't want that. When somebody is willing to pour into you, go on ahead and take it. Take what they're giving you. All right. So with that being said, I hope that y'all have a great night. What I do every time. I always close with my favorite quote, because these are words to live by, in my opinion. And it's from the legend Arthur Ashe. And he tells us to start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that y'all have a great night. And then I will see y'all tomorrow. I will be back on tomorrow. So, I'll see y'all then. Y'all have a great night.